Alright, so it's been, I guess, around 2 weeks now that Black Clover has released the three batches of chapters, and they've delivered. Yuki has delivered some banger chapters. I believe these couple of chapters are some of the best out of Black Clover this year, and in this video, I just want to go over primarily the transformations and how they were delivered to us during this issue. And yeah, because everyone else has kind of done the reviews and everything at this point already. I mean, many of us have reread these chapters several times. I know I have, and we try to catch on to certain things that we might have missed. And in this video, I like to just go over the transformations in a general, because that's really what we gotten the most out of these chapters, and it was pretty hype. It was really amazing. So first, I want to go into the first chapter, and it's Noel. Now, the big thing, that problem that everyone's have with this chapter is that Noel didn't really get much interaction with Asta whatsoever. I mean, we got a line out of her that shows a little growth, and that's about it. Asta kind of just answered Mimosa and went on his way, and that's about it. And a lot of people feel bad about that, and it's true. It kind of feels rushed, but hey, there could be further interactions in this arc between them. And even coming into that, her transformation, that being, what do you call it now? Let's say Black Sea Dragon Noel or whatever. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it, or that's what it's called. And her transformation is really good. The black really suits her, and we saw it coming, and it's incredibly good to look at. And the problem is now that they didn't really get the team up that people have longed for. And I mean, hey, it can still happen, but it kind of looks a bit more slim from here. Like, all that happened is that Noel cleared a path to Asta, and that's about it. If the chapter were a little bit longer, perhaps we could have gotten them fighting these angels a little bit longer, protecting some civilians, something. But it's a short chapter, so I wanted it to just hurry up and reach that battle between Asta, Lucius, and Yuno. So I get it. So that fight, that little moment was short-lived between Asta and Noel. But what we got off it was a nice shot of Noel and her cool new transformation with anti-magic. And one thing too is that there seems to be a kind of a plot hole here, because how did she get anti-magic form? How did she get the anti-magic form when Yuno have the dweller in his arm in that chapter, right? It was moments after we saw Yuno, use the black meteor, right, at Lucius, which was incredible, right? But how did Asta even give her the power with him not having the sword? It just doesn't make any sense. Even in the panel, I believe it shows him having the sword, and then seconds afterwards, when he reaches to Yuno throws him the sword. Like, what? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But maybe that'll be fixed, I don't know, or explained, something else of the sort. But hey, that's for Noel. The next chapter really delved into the Morgan fight, and I gotta say, this is one of the best chapters out of these batches of chapters, and it was amazing. Now that I think about it, this twist with Adramelech is really good. Not what we've been expecting. We placed a lot of expectations on Adramelech over time, especially with him being a traitor and having alternative goals and stuff like that. Like, we really put the bar up there with Adramelech, and we just now seeing this reveal, him just wanting to feel chaos and the thrill of the battle, and so he switched sides. This was like underwhelming to some, but if you look into it, like, it fits his character. He's a devil, he thrives in chaos, and seeing the Black Bulls, everyone fight against Lucius desperately, he thrives off of that and say, you know what, screw Lucius, man, this is where I want to be, so I'm gonna want to help them out. So, it was a good twist in my opinion, and I really like the whole approach that Adramelech does. Hey, you know what, hey guys, I'm gonna help you, alright, just watch this. But light magic being his magic was quite a shocker. I mean, it adds up with Lucius' magic, but it was quite a shocker. It doesn't really fit him, but I guess that's the twist. But yeah, now with Yami's transformation in conjunction with him is really good. I'm not gonna lie, it really now fits that all the Black Bull members, the higher tier members like Yami, Asta, Noel, Noct, all have now double contracts and devil bindings in a sort. And hey, it works, and is really good, and I like the duality of now Yami's magic having light and darkness. It just fits perfectly, but I just wasn't expecting it to be a drama leg. It was just a huge shock, and I like it so far. And hey, there are death flags for Yami. There are things that could happen to some of these characters, and being that Andromeda is a character that thrives off chaos and seeing people struggle and seeing people fight. He likes battle. He's a devil, right? That could change, and he could either just become a part of the Black Bulls, or he could have other alternative goals. Who knows? It's still out there. So Yami transformation with Andromeda was insane, and I like it. That whole Morgan stretch was really fantastic. Also, now the next transformation coming in with our boy Fugolion. Well, Fragolian as the streets call him. Yeah, his transformation was, let's say, long awaited, and a lot of us lost hope and didn't even think he was gonna get transformation at this point. But I had faith that I would deliver, especially with Nozel getting his Mercury form. I just knew that Fugolion, his rival, was gonna get this arc. I just didn't know how it was gonna come about and what Tabata was gonna use to explain it. And what Tabata used to explain now is that Fugolion just finally got the hang of it. Like, what do you mean you just got the hang of it, man? Like, you had the spirit for at least, I don't know, a year or so, and there was like a year time skip, and you heard of an invasion coming, and you just finally got the hang of it. Like, come on, man. It just doesn't make sense. He's a captain, and he's shown to be one of the smartest intellectually, at least we think so. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe the salamander is gonna be explained to be one of the hardest to master, or maybe he is just a fraud. So yeah, that's for Goleon. His transformation is kind of dope. Not gonna lie, I like the design on his fingers, his wings, everything that I thought it would be. And the whole stretch of the Vermilion siblings coming together, and finally Leo gets to be a part of his siblings and on the same tier of strength. It's just beautiful. I love that stretch. And yeah, for Goleon finally getting his spirit dive, long awaited spirit dive, and I love that. Honestly, I love that. The next transformations now are the best of the bunch, and most gracefully delivered transformations is Asta and Yuno's true spirit dives. Well, yeah, Asta's devil dive and Yuno's spirit dive. The way these transformations are delivered, their synchronization in their strengths and their powers synergizing with the spirit and their devil, just coming together, and they ultimately becoming one with their spirits, is just beautiful. And the way they climated, the both of them unlocking this form at the same time, symbolizing their growth happening at the same time simultaneously, which is beautiful. And Yuno's form is majestic as hell. Like, I would go to call it like the Star Saint Yuno, or you could even call it True Spirit Dive, True Saint Stage Yuno, right? It works very similar to True Devil Yuno and Asta, so you could just call it True Spirit Dive Yuno, or Saint Stage, or Saint Star Yuno if you want to be a little catchy with it. But yeah, these transformations are really majestic. I really wanted to see True Devil Yuno back in action, and we have it again. So the next chapter is gonna be really banger, and yeah, something might happen. I mean, in the last chapter, Lucius didn't get hit; he blocked the strike. So what's gonna happen next? I guess we'll find out in a couple of months. So you guys look out for my next chapter analysis on anything that's gonna unfold. So I've been under the weather, guys. I've been working on some stuff, family and personal, and I've been sick here and there, but as long as Black Clover delivers, I will try to deliver videos just the same. So you guys don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, stay tuned.